Do I recommend a fully raw diet? What are the pros and cons of a fully raw diet? And what do people need to consider when transitioning to this type of lifestyle? This video is going to be a 3-part series answering each one of those questions. And in this video, I'm going to be looking at whether I recommend a fully raw diet. When I talk about a fully raw diet, I'm talking about a diet that consists mainly of fruits and leafy greens, but also contains some nuts, seeds, dried fruit, and vegetables, and contains no cooked food at all. I believe that there are genuinely people who I've met, people who are on YouTube, that have been successful at following a fully raw diet. There are a lot of people out there though that do exaggerate, both in the vegan community and in the raw community, that exaggerate the claims of these diets. And these people are doing it, maybe they're doing it for because they're really passionate about the topic, or maybe they just want money or fame and they're using the lifestyle to get it, or maybe it's just for attention. But I do think that some of these people are telling the truth about their success and the way they feel eating a fully raw diet. I've also been persuaded by some of the arguments there are for this type of diet. So, for example, our closest relatives are claimed to be the bonobo monkey and chimpanzees, and they eat a really high fruit diet, some leafy greens and a small amount of other things. And they're our closest relatives, so it would make sense that we would eat similar to them if we've evolved from them. It also makes sense that we would eat a lot of fruit if we were out in the wild before we learnt to cook by foraging. And I also like the idea of a species-specific diet, so the idea that all the other animals in the world have a specific diet that they eat. Cows eat grass, other animals have specific diets to them, so it would make sense for us to also have a species-specific diet. Saying that though, we are very unique in a lot of other different ways, so just because I like the idea doesn't necessarily mean that it's true. But these arguments and the fact that I've met people who I think are genuine and have succeeded and they're very healthy and athletic on this diet makes me think that it is a healthy and an ideal way of eating. I've also experienced the diet myself, not for a long term, but for several different short periods of time, and I have found it beneficial. I have felt better. I felt better on a fully raw diet compared to a whole food plant-based diet. But I don't think that all cooked food is bad. We see many people eating a healthy diet of whole foods that are cooked. And a lot of the research also suggests that there is a lot of health benefits from eating foods like grains, potatoes and legumes, and cooked vegetables and cooked greens. As long as it's being cooked in a way that's healthy, it's being prepared in a healthy way. And maybe these people eating these cooked whole foods diet, maybe they would feel better eating a fully raw diet of just fruits and leafy greens. But if they already feel pretty good, and this lifestyle is easier for them to maintain, then why would they make that change? So I don't think that eating a fully raw diet is the only way to eat a plant-based diet. And there doesn't seem to be any potential health problems for most people from eating grains, legumes, vegetables and greens, as long as it's prepared and cooked in a healthy way. So because there are these different ways of eating a plant-based diet, and that you can be healthy on a diet that isn't fully raw, I don't recommend a specific diet on this channel. What I do recommend is a whole food diet that still has plenty of fruit and veggies, and that you can decide how much cooked and raw you want to include in your diet and what you feel best doing. In my opinion, fruit is the healthiest carbohydrate that you can include in your diet, but that doesn't mean that you can't still be healthy eating other types of carbs like rice and potatoes, and that you should do what's best for you. So what's best for your own preferences, your own situation, what's easier for you to stick to and maintain a healthy diet. So eat whole foods and include as much fruit as you can. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.